Tell us a bit more about your journey into cyber, your role, perhaps some pros and cons of working in cybersecurity that might resonate with our audience or inspire them to join themselves.
I mean, my background is completely non-technical. I unfortunately was a police officer for 7 years. Prior to that, I was in the fire service, and I've tried most of the emergency service hats. Decided police wasn't the career for me and wanted to leave, and it was suggested by a couple of people to go into cybersecurity. It's a saying I've stolen from someone else, but when you say I work in cybersecurity, it's like saying I work in the NHS. What do you do? There's so many different roles in there. And I thought, from a non-technical background, there's no way that I'm going to be able to kind of merge into cybersecurity. But the compliance is more about policies and procedures, and it's not as technical. So I was very lucky with Rybeck that I got in touch with Alistair, one of the directors, who is also an ex-police officer, asked for some advice, and he effectively mentored me and helped me enter the industry as a consultant. And I think definitely pros-wise, it was a smooth transition from police into cyber, because police is all about laws and paperwork and the way that you submit things and things like that. And realistically, that's the same when you're looking at compliance. It's all that you have to achieve this standard, you have to do it by doing this, and help them get it that way. So pros, definitely, I found it was a smooth transition, and also from the way that I've got into the industry, I feel like it's a very welcoming industry, because there's not a lot of places you can ask for some advice and someone will go, well, actually 6 months down the line I'll give you a job, sort of thing. But I do think when I was looking at coming into cyber, there were so many people who were helpful and gave me advice and things like that. It actually made the journey in quite enjoyable.
And what about cons? Any cons?
It's just the frustration of convincing people how kind of serious it is and why they need to take it seriously and put something in place, not just from a selling and Rybeck growth point of view, but from obviously being an ex-police officer, you want to see, you don't want to see people suffer from things like cyber attacks, and actually convincing them that it is a serious issue, and there are such minor changes that you can make that would make a big difference, but they just don't necessarily want to listen. So yeah, that's I'd say the biggest con.